Hello everybody, this is Bench85. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 22. And I seem to have lost the container that I had for DEF fluid. I thought I had some over here. Oh, is it that tank over here? Is that where my DEF fluid is? Oh yeah, that looks like DEF fluid. I don't remember putting it over here, but apparently I put it over here. Sweet. So it is now October 1st. I'm slowly getting some cash back in. I've got furniture that's being built. I've got clothes that are being made. And the next thing I want to get into is getting a grain mill up and running. An old grain mill, because I can process a whole bunch of the items and sell them for so much more if we do it that way. But we don't have enough cash right now. So I figured we would harvest the soybeans first, because the soybeans don't have a good processing place other than the TMR unit, but we're not utilizing the TMR unit yet. Oh, there's a little bit of straw there, look at that. So I think we're just gonna like sell these straight up to begin with. Oh, there's canola in here. Okay. Somebody forgot to empty out the canola apparently. Well, I'm gonna have to dump this into the wagon and actually, I'm going to probably just put it in storage, if it'll let me put it into storage. But yeah, we got to get the grain mill going, and we got to do something with the milk too. We also have the ability to start making TMR in a mixer at some point here before we get the factory. I can't wait to get the factory, but that's like $100-some thousand to do that. I should be able to just bring this over here like so, and it should, yep, just dumps into there. Perfect. I did not even notice that there was canola in there, to be honest. Alright, let's head off. Let's actually get some soybeans taken off. I really want to get sheds up, but I don't have the money for it because we just got equipment laying everywhere. I hate how messy it looks. But what are you going to do, right? I was just looking at that. We really don't need the rock picker anymore, do we? We also have a lot of rocks there we could probably sell. Sell them to the Home Depot or something, you know, because then people can use them for landscaping. Do you like my nice field of weeds as well? I thought the weeds were pretty nice there. Oh yeah, but we've got lots of soybeans. You can see the 3 fields up there, plus this one over here that we get to take off. It's going to be awesome. And I think we can actually harvest them now. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Alright, well, this guy's running, and oh, apparently this truck is still running. I don't think there's more furniture yet. No, I was waiting until I had like 4 boxes of it. Plus, if you look here, like, so I got 800. I got to get to 1,000. The clothes also just did it, or I just went through. Should also check here. Okay, we still have wool here making into fabric. This is going to run out at some point here, so we'll just have to watch that. But this is probably the guy we're going to need here. And then some of the next crops we're going to have to take off is probably corn, so we can start plowing those fields, because we're going to have to plow those fields. And then sunflowers will be last, I guess. But, so if you look here, we go under construction, production, go to here, we can process sunflowers, So corn we can't process yet, but we have wheat that we can process. Or wheat right here. Sunflowers. So I guess corn is another one that we could sell if we wanted to. We probably will. We'll only keep the ones that we're planning on processing right away. And hopefully get us enough cash that we can get some of these factories up and running. Luckily that old windmill, I think it's pretty slow. So if I look here, production. I guess it doesn't specify. Because the other grain mill is this one. So it doesn't do the oils. Because there's also an oil mill here, which turns it into fruit oils of that kind. Whereas this guy is only 23,000 and he can do all of those. Which is awesome. So that's the plan. So let me take off a bunch of soybeans. Let me sell a bunch of soybeans. Let me make sure our animals are okay. This is the other thing. That milk fills up. We are going to have to do something with it. Arched cowshed. How many cows can that handle? 40. Okay, so we do have room for 10 little cows. Alright, fair enough. So I'm going to keep working here, and I'll bring you guys back when I deem it fit. Oh, I think you guys just missed that. I just got an achievement for a large-scale supplier. So I'm guessing I made enough supplies out of the different factories and got myself an achievement of some sort. I would have to look and see what the achievement actually is. But I think I have to do that from the main menu screen. So here's our first load of sunflowers. I'm coming to realize that the head for the combine, the corn head, is very small. Oh yeah, look at that. We've got 3 crates of stuff there. We are going to have to do something about that. So I'm going to let that start unloading. Yeah, we got 3 things. Maybe we'll just put them over here for now. Oh boy. Oh. Apparently we've got a lot of pallets. They're all the same, right? Yeah. So we are probably gonna have to, or wait, is any of these partials? Did I mess that up? No, it looks like they're all full. Does that mean there isn't anymore? Oh wait, no, it only kicks out full ones. My bad. See, I should know that. Let's go down here. So we've got wheat flour still going. It still says we got like 133,000 wheat. Dang. Well, we can we can activate sunflower oil, we can activate canola oil, and we can let it start making oil now. See, flour's here. It should start processing. Oh, there's a little bit of sunflower oil. So yeah, we basically just get to keep processing stuff, and I'm not sure how much those are worth. We'll probably find out when we sell a bunch of stuff here. We may even have furniture that's waiting over there. I haven't checked on that. I've just been combining away. I see there's supposed to be rain coming today, so at some point here we're going to run out of the ability to combine sunflowers. We have these 2 fields left, plus a little bit left on this field down here. He's just kind of finishing it up. And then yeah, these 2 fields. And then, if you look at the map, so yeah, we're doing this one. So there's just a little bit left right here. And then these 2 fields here are sunflowers. Right? or these two, and then we got all this corn to take off, which is awesome. So we're gonna have a lot of cash to work with, which is good. I did have to fill up the combine up there. I came back to them, and like fuel was flashing red, and as soon as I shut them off or unhire the worker, it's like, oh, you need to fill it up. It won't start the combine. I'm surprised it didn't actually shut it down completely. But yeah, we'll see how much that flour sells for in a little while here as we keep processing stuff. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Early Mornings with Benji, right? It is November now. I have been harvesting corn, well, mostly corn now, but a lot of other crops too, like crazy here. Basically every day possible, except for the rainy days and all that kind of stuff. If the episode so far seems kind of choppy, to be honest, I had to take out some bits and pieces in the middle. I had some sections where audio just didn't get recorded correctly. I've been having some issues with the dual mic setup, some settings not holding true, but I think I've got them figured out. So as far as I can tell, everything's actually recording like it should right now, and if not, well, you guys will never see me admitting it, right? I've been selling stuff, selling corn at least, straight into the market. I also figured something else out that we're going to have to remedy. Let's see here. I'm checking all this stuff. Wheat flour. Out of space. Ah, yes, because we can't output anymore because we're full. So these inputs are definitely not changing. 100% not changing. And there's a pretty good reason for it. I didn't know this. Apparently, if you have a silo right next to your factory, and it doesn't matter if it's modded or not, because that was my first thought, like, oh no, my my little windmill there, my windmill grain mill kind of, it was really cheap and maybe the mod's just broken, although it shouldn't have been because that came with this map, so I kind of doubted that it was broken, but you know, I still looked into it. Turns out it doesn't matter what factory you're using. If you have a silo within the vicinity of it, it basically creates an endless, infinite loop, and it'll just run forever. 100% will run forever. So that's kind of a problem, and I've been running it for like the last 4 days in-game, and I've been getting a lot of free stuff apparently. So what we're going to have to do, I don't have any more space in the grain mill to move any product around. Oh, let's turn those lights off. So I have these items on here. When I get done with the corn, I'm going to have to just ship all of the stuff that is... Hey look, daylight. The sun's coming up. Must be right over there. Yeah, that's where the brightness is. We're gonna have to sell all of the stuff that are in the silo, empty it out, and then sell the silo. I'm gonna have to find a new place for it, and then it should start working properly. Oh, we're getting so much money out of this. Oh my goodness gracious. $53,000 on one trailer full. That's pretty awesome. So I gotta go pick up some more flour, because we've got more bundles of flour going. But that's the plan. We're also gonna need to upgrade some stuff. We've got plenty of money. The combine is gonna be the first thing to go. Gonna need a bigger tractor, and slowly start upgrading some of our other equipment so that we can basically get more. Because I mean, I could spend the money and buy more land and process more land, but if I'm being incredibly honest with you guys, like, I am pushed to the limit right now. I mean, we've had good weather. If we had more rain this fall, I wouldn't be maybe halfway through harvesting. We had one day where it rained, and it rained only for a short while. So yes, this next to this equals not good. And yes, I know I shouldn't be able to lift this, but I'm lifting it. And I like the look of the grain mill, so I'd kind of like to keep it. So I should be able to fit 3 across. Ooh. That actually stayed up there. I thought for sure I pushed it off. Perfect. That'll work just perfect. So now we got 3 more here. Oops. Yeah, something like that. Oh, no more is getting unloaded. Perfect. Now I'm guessing I probably have some oh, never mind. There is more popping up. I was just so quick. Didn't have time. Close enough. So I do apologize. I know I haven't been playing this that much, and I know some people really enjoy this series, but if I'm being completely honest, I am completely 100% addicted to Ark right now again. I'm enjoying it. Oh no, I lost that one. I'm enjoying it so much again that I've been streaming like twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, and that means that I really like my off days. I'm either not streaming because I don't have the time to do anything else, or I'm prepping for streams basically. Oh, whoa, I can't drive. So I apologize if that's been a problem for some people, but when it comes down to it, like I it's my channel. Like I know you guys enjoy watching stuff, but at the same time, like I need to be 100% enjoying what I do. And for me, right now, it's apparently dropping over a whole bunch of containers of canola oil. Lately, it's been playing Ark and streaming. I've been really enjoying streaming. And honestly, the funny part is with our son not necessarily sleeping the greatest and struggling with stuff with that, my wife's been very much like, hey, he's not falling asleep. Go stream, entertain me, do stuff like that. So I kind of get a free pass to stream some nights just because of that. And it's also easier for my daughter just hang out while streaming, because obviously if I'm recording episodes and stuff like this, there could be long stretches between what I'm recording, and she's not hanging out with me all the time. So, you know, you gotta make do with what you got. Looks like I'm gonna have to empty him out here. You can see all of the stuff that I chopped off earlier. Very cool. There it is. Check on the animals too. I think we've got a whole lot of milk that needs to get sold. I don't exactly have a place to put it. I thought about I should probably get the dairy shop up and running. I've got the money. We should do that. And then we have a place for the milk to go, so then we can process into cheese and butter and all that kind of stuff. So then when we have a need for it, we already have it built. Plus we can sell the cheese for good money. I don't know why I pressed 4 there. Oh, it was shifting funny. It was acting funny. It was needing more torque, that's why. So this is all of the corn that I have left. Not a lot, but at like 11,000 per load, like, well, if this is half a wagon, we probably got like 2 wagons worth left in here. So not a huge amount. We won't make it to 400,000, but we've definitely got a lot of items that need to get sold because we've got that trailer almost filled up again. Let me just check here. So wool, nothing with that. Cows here. We've got 20,000 units of milk, and we do have slurry. That's something we're going to be taking care of in the next episode. We're going to be definitely buying stuff is the plan. And then we got to do something with the slurry and get some of these fields finished up for the winter time, because winter's coming fast. And we've got a lot of cornfields here that need to get plowed. Because if you look here, go to our map. If we get rid of weeds, you can see we've got multiple items here that need plowing. And this little strip here too, apparently. Also got a lot of weeds. A lot of weeds. So that's something we're going to have to look into. I was going to go, where is it? I wanted to go over here, visit this area. So we've got one thing of furniture here, and we've got half of one in there. And I'm guessing the other one's the same way. Yep, about the same. All those weeds. So let me finish up the corn, and then we'll change things up with a silo to remedy that. And then I think it'll be time for us to wrap things up here. Oh, it feels good to be done with the harvesting. It's finally done. And finally sigh, yeah, it's a sigh of relief. I can finally give a sigh of relief. And it turns out we're not going to have to sell the silo yet. We can use it to store some items still, because I found out that the grain mill, or factory if you want to call it, works just fine if there isn't any of the product in the silo next to it. So in this case, I've been emptying out the different items. Oh, it would help if I actually drove underneath that pipe, right? Oh, I got it. Just barely. So wheat is the one that I'm emptying out now. That should not be going into there. But if you look, like, yeah, 26.4. These are all right around 27, 28,000. So they're definitely going down. Now the issue is, don't quite have enough. So I'm hoping that I can fill into here enough product Oh yeah, no problem. Oh, I actually expected... That's interesting. I didn't expect it to go into there. Or, here's the question. Did it just go right back into the silo? Because there should only be like 3,000 left in here. Aha. 20,000. What? I have never seen that happen before. A helicopter just went over. That's really cool. Alright, so we run into the problem of If we drop it into there, it just transfers into the silo. So we can't actually get rid of it. Oh. So we can't get rid of this right now, unfortunately. Or we can't put that into the silo. So I'm going to have to sell this load. It is what it is. I'm not even sure if I took that other 3,000 out if it would work. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take... I'm just going to have to leave it in the wagon. I'm going to take it out of the silo, let everything process through, and we should be good then. And then I will end up selling... There's a little bit of corn in there that I had extra. And, oh, there's some clothes. We go here, right? Yep, so we got a little bit of corn and we got some soybeans and then obviously the wheat here. Oh yeah, and milk. So we'll just have to keep that stuff in there until we end up selling it. Once that stuff's sold, then we will sell the silo and we will move it to another spot. But that's for another episode. All of this money we're getting, gosh, we're going to have over $600,000 at the end of this season. The real question, how much do I owe? Oh, I got a $500,000 loan. No big deal. So we can pay the loan back, but then we've got no money. And that's not ideal. We got to spend it on equipment anyways. So we're probably going to end up taking a bigger loan out. But that should allow us then to process even more items and actually make stuff back so we can pay back the loan. And honestly, I probably wouldn't have had to sell that entire thing. But like I said, it's been an endless loop and it's been going on for a while, so we've probably processed as many items as what we've sold. And we probably have extra in there, so we're going to get more product back than we probably should have. So we kind of cheated the system. But I think I'm okay with that. Because honestly, when we were messing around with the tailor shop and all that kind of stuff, we lost money because we were like buying, selling, and I don't think I actually reimbursed myself quite enough, or it's close. I'm not 100% sure. So if that's the case, then we make it back a little bit there. But as you probably saw at the grain mill, we have some items waiting for us, and it's starting to stack up. So I mean, we're gonna have an entire trailer full, ready to go again. We've got 2 things of furniture we could pick up if we wanted to. So we have all these items that are processing that we obviously have the ability to sell now at a much higher price than what we're selling the grain. So that's the whole point of it, and it's seeming to work out pretty well. So for instance, now it was like what, 30-some thousand. If we go here, 30,417, and it's been stuck like that for a little while. So if I pull this out and start, I'm just going to come over here for now. So now it had 27,000 in it, so it's going to start dropping. Yep. So here's the question. Now that there's nothing in that silo, if I drop this in here, so it's dumping all of it, and it says it's in there. So is it in here now? Yep, 3417. Oh, and if we go back here, we've got 30,417. So the loop has been recreated basically. So now it's starting to count down again. So I think I'm just going to have to let this process. We've got flour storing up again. There's no two ways around it. I'm just going to let it process. When it's done processing, then I'll dump this stuff in there, and hopefully it doesn't go into the silo. Or if it does, then we're just going to have to sell it. It's not a big deal. It's just a little bit. It's just I hate to make the run for such a small amount. But, I mean, we're going to have so many items here that we can get processed up. Let's see here. Take this one off, and actually I'm going to stack the pallets, right? Just like that. Because then I can take this pallet and I can stack you on top of there. And now we've got, oh, we've got so much more room. Look at that. We've got another thing of wheat, of course, or yeah. Well, it was wheat. Now it's flour. I got no problem stacking those because we have canola and sunflower still being processed. So we're going to get more. Because like you got canola oil here and this is sunflower oil. So we got room for like 5 more there. But I am going to move the flour away because I want this to fill up. Or I want the area to fill up other stuff. Apparently we got some dogs or something yelping. And I'll let the oils come out. We've got 164 of each there, so we'll just have to wait until those get up to 1,000. And we'll be good to go. Flour's coming out twice as fast because you got wheat and oats going into it. But yeah, once we get rid of this, it'll or move. We'll be in a much better spot. We'll probably go with some sort of a bin. So they've got these big bins here. Like for instance, we could put some sort of a Meridian bin in here. And these hold almost 1 million, whereas the one we're using right now holds 200,000. That one's a little bit taller. And then we'll just have to purchase. We're going to be going through this at another time, so I don't know why I don't think it's in the belt system, is it? Oh yeah, it is. So you got this auger, which is a smaller auger. And then we've got the big conveyal. So we'll probably end up getting one of those. You got a nice fold out, so you can just kind of fold it in, fold it out. And that'll allow us to fill those bins basically. And then we'll empty it back out. And we'll be right as rain, hopefully. So I've just got to take the time to just let this process. So we'll deal with that in the next episode because we're going a little long here. So thank you guys all for watching, and until next time, as always, take it easy. I'm standing on top of my truck with a dot on my face.